Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for talking trash. Yeah, listen to how regular men talk about sports. Football, baseball, basketball, hockey, boxing, MMA. We're gonna cover it all. So get ready, cause we're about to talk some trash. Yay, what's good, what's good, what's good? It's your man DU, and this is another episode of Talking Trash. So glad to be here with you today. First, before we start, I have to say congratulations to my niece, Adia Drew. She just graduated from college. So proud of her. Adia, keep doing your thing. Your uncle's proud of you. In a somber note, my prayers and condolences go out to the families of the victims of that horrible shooting in Buffalo. Those that know me know my connection with Buffalo. I'm not going to go into detail. Soon as I heard, I was on the phone, but definitely my condolences and prayers to the families and victims of that horrible, horrible shooting in Buffalo. Well, before I get into it, you see I got on a Pulsar hat, right? Got on a Pulsar hat. And again, like always, you can purchase our merchandise. You can get yourself a Talking Trash stainless steel water bottle. You can get yourself a Pulsar hat. Matter of fact, a Cornerstone hat. New Cornerstone project getting ready to drop soon. Stay tuned for that. But you can get all Talking Trash merchandise, Pulsar merchandise, Cornerstone merchandise at Pulsar-Entertainment LLC.mybigcommerce.com. Again, Pulsar-Entertainment LLC.mybigcommerce.com, and get yourself some Talking Trash merchandise, some Pulsar merchandise, some Cornerstone merchandise. Now let's get right to it. 375 mil. That's what Tom Brady is expecting once he officially retires from football. Now and what I mean, that's what he's expecting. Let me start here. During the course of his career, and we all know Tom Brady's been playing for a long time. He's an Iron Man. When it comes to this football thing, he's an Iron Man. I don't care if he's playing the quarterback position, it's still football. And to play the amount of years at the age he is he's an Iron Man. But it's been reported that as far as NFL contracts go, Tom Brady has only, and I'm not going to make it seem like it's a little bit of money, but during the course of his career, he's made only a little over $300 million. $300 million, right? Now he's played way longer. I believe now, like 20 plus years, right? Once he retires, once he leaves football, he has a 10-year, $375 million contract with Fox to call games. I've never heard Tom Brady call a game, analyze a game, and coming out the gate, just showing you his greatness, he's going to make $375 million. He has a $375 million contract. Look, I'm stumbling over it because it's amazing to me. So just a quick math, minus, I'm not factoring in taxes. That's over $37 million a year, right? Over $37 million a year. And I'm not factoring in taxes. This man, talk about, I don't know if he's Irish. I don't know if he's Jewish. I don't know if he's Italian. But talk about the luck of the Irish. Man, when I retired, I would have loved to step into a position where I had a contract for $375 million a year. Amazing. And I know all those analysts, like Tony Romo. Tony Romo was a natural. Is he going to be good as Tony Romo? I don't know. We have no idea. No one's heard Tom Brady analyze a game or color commentate on a game. So we don't know if he's going to be as good as Tony Romo. Maybe he walked in saying, yo, look, y'all got to pay me more than Tony Romo, right? Because how much Tony Romo came out? Like, I think Tony Romo's contract was like 150 mil, maybe. Somebody let me know. I might be wrong, but that might be the case. You know, that might be the case. Tony Romo, 150, right? And Tony Romo is a natural calling these games. Like analyze color commentating on these games. So Tom Brady, no hate. I'm gonna congratulate. Enjoy that $375 million contract, right? Okay, but let me get right into it. Now, last week, and in all my talk on Twitter, I said that the Celtics Bucks was the best playoff game in a long time. It's the best playoff game going right now. We got a game 7. We got a game 7 going on today. It comes on at 3:30. I'm gonna get my prediction out the way right now. My prediction for the Celtics against the Bucks, the Celtics is gonna beat the Bucks 110-107. It's not gonna be a blowout. I think in that series they only had one blowout, if I'm not mistaken. But all these games have been close. All these games have been close. All these games have been competitive. Jason Tatum, yo, I knew how good Jason Tatum was going to be coming out of Duke. I always looked at Jason Tatum as being that guy. But here's the next thing. No one can tell me that Giannis is not the best player in the NBA. Giannis is the best player in the NBA. I know the sexy matchup was the Warriors against Memphis. That was the sexy matchup. But soon as Ja Morant went down, all the air went out of that series. And although a good series, and Memphis without Ja Morant destroyed the Golden State Warriors in game 5. At one point being up by 55, right? But once Ja Morant went down, yo, that series, the intrigue of that series was over, right? Now we circle back here to the Celtics against the Bucks, the Milwaukee Bucks. This has been so competitive. This series reminds me of old school basketball. This series reminds me of 90s playoff basketball, 80s playoff basketball, particularly 90s. Oh man, there's been blood, there's been physicality, there's been late comebacks. In game, I believe, 5, where the Bucks came back 14 down with like 2.5 minutes left and went on to win the game. What better? I thought the Celtics had that in the bag. What better game? What better game was? You can't give me a better game. You can't give the Miami Heat against the Philadelphia 76ers was straight embarrassing. Embarrassing. Look, Embiid tried, but he was dinged up. Embiid tried, but he was dinged up. He was like a prize fighter going into the last round with 2 closed eyes. 2 black closed eyes. There was nothing he could do. Harden didn't give him any support. Maxey tried his best. Although Maxey is good, but Maxey is inexperienced. But he's going to be good. I'm not worried about Maxey. But the series that you get all the bang for your buck has been Celtics, Milwaukee Bucks. And again, I picked the Celtics to win 110-107. Right? But check this out. We got another game 7. Next game 7 is the Dallas Mavericks against the Phoenix Suns. Look, I'm picking Phoenix. I'm picking Phoenix to lose. That's what that's what I meant to say. Phoenix has been the best team in the NBA this whole season. Right? But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Not a Milwaukee buck, but a buck. I think when it comes to championships, Chris Paul is cursed. Chris Paul is not going to make it to the Western Conference Finals. Chris Paul is not going to win a championship. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a top 75 player. One of the best point guards out. One of the best point guards ever in the NBA. But I kind of got that feeling that Chris Paul will be sitting next to Charles Barkley. And that's as a really great player without a ring. And although I don't like the way Luka Doncic, how can I phrase this, plays? I like the way he plays, but his game. I like his game, but he's a Chuck, right? He's a Chuck. And I don't think you can win a championship being a Chuck. But he can beat the Phoenix Suns for one game because Luka Doncic is that talented. So I'm picking Dallas to beat the Suns today, 119-110. Dallas is going to beat Phoenix in Phoenix. Dallas is going to beat Phoenix in Phoenix 119-110. Phoenix has been the best team in the NBA the whole regular season. But as we know, the playoffs is a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. Right? And that Luka magic, that Doncic magic, whatever you want to call it, is going to be on stage tonight. And he going to pull multiple rabbits out the hat and give them buckets. I wouldn't be surprised if Luka puts on an all-time unforgettable performance in Game 7 tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if Luka Doncic had a triple-double and it looked like 45, 10, and 10. I wouldn't be surprised if he gave us 45 points, if he gave Phoenix 45 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. I'm looking forward to these Game 7s, especially the Milwaukee Bucks against the Boston Celtics. That's how basketball should be played. Grant Williams, super tough. Marcus Smart, super tough. Al Horford, resurrected. Jaylen Brown, the perfect Robin to Jason Tatum, who's Batman. Man, Jason Tatum went off last game. He was on fire. So again, yeah, DU saying it. Celtics over the Bucks. And because I don't think the Bucks is going to repeat. Then we got Dallas over Phoenix. Bucket. Mark my word right here on Talking Trash. So, in the Eastern Conference Finals, we're going to have the Miami Heat against the Boston Celtics. And when that happens, I'm picking the Celtics. I know the Heat is a fine-tuned, disciplined organization, but there's something about Boston. Boston is clicking at the right time. And I think Boston's coming out of the East. And we're going to have Dallas against Golden State. And Golden State is going to wash Dallas. Golden State is different, right? They different. And to think they don't have Wiseman this year. They don't have Wiseman. So, Eastern Conference Finals, again, it's going to be Boston, Miami Heat. Western Conference Finals is going to be Dallas, Golden State Warriors. And I'm picking Golden State to beat Dallas, and I'm picking Boston. So in the finals, it's going to be Boston against Golden State. I'm calling it right here. I'm not going back on it. Right? But we'll talk about these Game 7s and what went down in these Game 7s next week. This is your man, DU. This is another episode of Talking Trash. Yo, y'all have a safe and beautiful Sunday. Take care. God bless. I'm out.